our families out just for a short period of time. The weather is beautiful today, and this is the time that we're just looking for a place to eat breakfast. One of those is because on Sunday or one of the weekends I don't like to cook in the morning as much as possible, and we like to spend time together, the three of us. So we can do something, but I'm going to show you the weather and the beautiful view of this place. I do hope everyone is enjoying their weekend.
Pretty nice for March 1st. It's 74 degrees outside.
Yes, 74 degrees. Isn't that cool?
Good.
So we're on a hunt of finding a place to sit down and have some good
Fresh
breakfast.
strawberries. There's fresh strawberries there. Look.
So it's the season of strawberries. We like to go on that side where we can get some strawberries. They plant strawberries.
They grow them right there.
Yes, here, right there. That place.
So
Yep.
this is a Vista Way.
That's a Vista Way. There's the hospital. Here we go.
No, that's outpatient.
Sometimes.
That's outpatient.
I had my MRI there.
Yeah.
I was referred there.
They don't stay there though.
There was a time that if my child's pediatrician is not available, and whoever is available,
Urgent care.
no, it's not urgent care. There was available doctor. I think in the second floor. I was able to go there too. It's a good thing about being able to have access a lot of medical facility in the city. Big Five Sporting Goods, there's gym, and other more stores, Trader
Let's
Joe's.
just get a minus one instead of.
So we've been driving around to look for a place where we can all sit
This
down
is the third
together.
place, and I'm tired of going to new places. So.
Sunday is very busy, and thank
As
you
soon
for
as people
joining.
leave church, they
Hap-
go eat.
Happy Sunday, everyone. I'm just thought of joining the go for a live stream quick and to show you how beautiful today in our place right now. And we have drive different locations to find places where we can all sit down together. We try to do this once.
Okay, you go now.
1 to 2 times a
I
week.
will find a parking.
Oh my goodness. Now I will have to find a place because it's hard to find. Oh, there's a parking in that
No,
area.
it's not. Is it?
Yes, it is available.
Okay.
Hi, hello. So everywhere right now, finding a breakfast is hard. The table. And I'm gonna go to this place, and I told my husband and my son just wait in the truck, and I'm gonna see how long is the waiting to get the table. Well, when you have a special needs kids, you want to find a place where it's easy to navigate the locations. Also, there's a nice booth table, which is one of the good things being able to live in America. We can get that good breakfast. And so
Okay,
they will
get
be
in
waiting
line,
here,
Mama.
and
I'll
I'm
be
gonna
here.
check.
I'll
I'm
be
gonna
here
check
with
how long is
Albert.
this. There's a line. There's a lot of people
And
waiting
there's people
outside.
leaving their car, cutting us off. So.
Okay, I gotta go. Alright, let me see. How long is it? So the name of this place is... Hold on, let me see. Alright, I'm just... Let's see. You see that? Uh-oh. My camera is kind of messed right now.
Oh, because just find a parking or what?
Let's see. Oh wow, there's a lot of line right now. Oh, sorry. There's a lot of line right now. Let's see. Here you go. Hi. So how long is the waiting? I have 2 adults and 1 kid.
Will you need a high chair?
No, no need for high chair. But if there can be accommodations for away from too loud and ADA accommodations.
Perfect. And can I get your name?
Jackie.
Jackie. Perfect. And your phone number?
Oh, it's 8. So they. I'm gonna go back to my truck. Do you hear me? Okay. So far, there's a lot of people in that breakfast place, and as you, hold on. If you can hear me right now and I can see it, they said that they will call me. Oftentimes, I ask them an ADA accommodations where it's not too crowded, where it's not too loud, because when it's overly stimulating, my son would tend to leave and eat so fast, and so my husband too, which is the right, I think it's the right way to ask. I just want to say hi, Noah Del Reeve. Hi, that buoyant 13. What's up, little mama? There's my little man. There's a mint. Hi. And Guana Hugeo. Hi. Thanks for checking in on my live. I hope that you subscribe on my YouTube. I don't normally go on live streams a lot because I know some of you people would like to see other places, but this past few weeks has been a lot of things that's been going on. My son had an IEP. We attended an IEP. IEP is for individual education plan for your kid. If you have a child that needs services in the school, and this is funded through federal government, then there is a specific plan that is designed for your kid while attending a a public school. And in order for you to see the progress and what were the goals that you are working with the team. So my son has speech therapy, my son has occupational therapy, he has adapted PE. So those are the things that I've been working on for many years, and we go to the table with the rest of the teachers and administrators, and then a lot of the services that would work for him. These services are designed for them to succeed and not to rely in the government in the long run, and to save the taxpayers money. The goal of the people like me, parents like me, is that we do not want to use the taxpayers' money for the rest of their life and keep asking until they get adult. If you want them to succeed and be able to work, then do it now, fix it now. And we demand this to our legislators to implement the law. And this is what like me as a mom, a parent, like my husband is working for. It's not solely for our child, for the kids, for the American children to succeed. Our education is failing us, the children that are in needs, and we don't want them to be on the street and end up homeless and helpless, or ended up taking drugs and commit crimes. Those are not good for them and for the community. I just want to say, if you are all in this journey with me, and if you are happy for this platform that we are advocating for, I hope you follow us. And as a Filipina, this is not something that is common for Filipinos to advocate, but I think I am grateful that being here was such a great privilege, that even though I was not born in America, I learned about it. A lot of kind American people have taught me.
Now.
I am American now because I'm a legal citizen, but I was not born here. So I was happy that I'm here. There's my husband.
Yeah, pulling out old splinters from my hand because all the woodworking I do.
Yes, it's been very busy. I have been really busy. I think when you're reading contracts where the contracts involves government funding, you wanted to make sure that you understand it. And when that is signed, that means these are the agency, this is the state's promised to the federal that they are going to implement, and we parents has to. Oh
We're one
yes,
inside.
he likes. Yeah, we're waiting.
What is
So
it?
that
What
I'm
is
waiting
it?
for the text. They said they're gonna text me.
Is that better? You with mommy roll the window now?
We're waiting for the text. We're waiting for them to
Because that's
to
tinted
inform
window.
us that if it's everyone is here. So
You
that's
know what,
the
I wanna
names
make
of
a-
the place.
Alden, I want to make a fan for the truck so when I'm just parked, I can.
Everyone waits. Everyone was sitting inside, and then
What's that sound?
it's a very busy Sunday because it's beautiful. Everyone is out. We're enjoying the freedom. We're enjoying the
You hear the sound?
What's up?
the peace
It's a car. Mom.
and in the
I'm
community.
pulling
Enjoy
a
the
splinter out of my hand.
people are cooking for us.
I can't look.
I cook every day. I cook 2 to 3 times a day sometimes, or sometimes I just reheat what I cook. But sometimes you want to take a break and enjoy your time with your family, being out there, and you want to taste the food of the other places too. It's expensive to eat out if you are doing that daily, but once in a while it's okay to have a break for yourself. Like this whole week, it was a lot for all of us, for me and for my husband. There's so many things that even though
There it is
parents are
again.
not working, but when you have a special needs kids, you are also busy too. A lot of this is, it involves to make sure that you're raising a kid that will have a good chance to live independently someday.
How long did they say?
They said they will text me. Hi, Guana Hugeo. Hi, Rachel. Thank you for stopping by. Hi, Starla Rose. Thank you for checking out. We are here in Oceanside, California, waiting for our breakfast.
Waiting for Kate.
It's my time. Yes, Starla. It sounds fun. This is also a part of our training with our kid because he can't handle crowd, and we try as much as we can for him to be able to sit down, as simple as sitting down to the table and be able to eat longer period of time, because kids with autism, they have no filter. They hear and sees everything, and that requires treatment and therapy for them to tolerate it. Because if you see some people, when they don't understand what's going on, so many things coming in their brain, they had a meltdown. They out of nowhere, this burst out happening. And it's because if it's happening, we parents, we felt like embarrassed, any of these actions, behavior, and we felt like we don't want to take them. And me as a mom, I decided to, even if it happened, my priority is my son is safe. My son has an experience. We come back again. We go back again, because they shouldn't be excluded. We're not longer in a 15th century or whatever century is that. We promote inclusion here. And even though I'm not American, I'm American now because I'm citizen, but I was not born here. I advocate for all American kids, legal residents, that we want an inclusion. We want them to understand that this is the challenge, and they need to accommodate them. And if they want to have, if they want to help, they can accommodate. So here in this breakfast, I am requesting an ADA accommodations where you can place us where there's a less sound, there's less overstimulating environment. In that way, he's not leaving us anytime because it's hard to eat when he's starting to feel agitated because of everyone is talking. So I usually bring a headphone and a tablet. So actually I forget that. You know, we parents get to judge when our kids are in a tablet, but they don't even know. Like, feel free to ask us parents if we're having a hard time. Uh, Feel free to ask us and say, can I help you? You know, it would help parents like us if you can just not look at us like being judgmental. Hi Starla, I can tell you care a lot about your kids. Yes, I care about so much with my kid and with the people that has challenges, because my husband also is a disabled veteran. I care to all of them because they were misunderstood, they were misjudged, and it hurts to see that. We want them to be accepted because we're in the era now of acceptance, and we need this anywhere it doesn't. And in my country, I'm glad we're starting to have that open up, that they cannot be just inside the house just because their behavior is not acceptable. It is acceptable because we are helping them to slowly understand the community, and the community also doesn't know how to react to them if they don't see them. They need to know them, they need to understand them. They're not just a spoiled brat. They need to understand a different spectrum. How do we help them in a way that, you know, not too judging? And so I adore you. I am so happy for you, Starla,
Here, I have a good idea.
that you care a lot, and let's continue speaking up for them because this is what they need. They belong in this world. If we have the rights,
Block the sun.
they have the same rights as other kids. We go to the table in the IUP, we tell them what works and doesn't work. If they say that it's just home,
Does that help?
well, you know what? When he's in school, the autism diagnosis doesn't change. I will check. Okay, we don't demand too much. We're not asking special care. We're asking an accommodation. They deserve to be treated as everyone else, because who wants to have a kid that has disability? Who wants to have a kid that has a hard time on that? Having one kid with autism, it's like you're having already 4 kids. We work hard for them to succeed, to have progress. My son started talking when he's 8 years old, but I was fine. I was taking him in a therapy whenever there's available. I was speaking to them what works and doesn't work. I was telling every doctor that this is what is happening, how can you help me? And then I tell them to the school. And I know sometimes they say, oh, it's medical. Okay, sure, it's medical, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have those problems when he's in the school. But you need to understand, when these behaviors are happening, these are the triggers that are happening. Maybe there are triggers that is happening there, and this behavior is happening. How do we make sure that these things is avoided and prevented, so we won't have a problem in the future? So you don't expel my child, you don't kick out my child. Let's work it as a team. So we parents, let's make sure that their voices are heard, that every people that had disability voices are heard, and there's a law that protects them. Let's understand that law, because when we understand that law, not everyone understand it, but we know them, we understand them, and this is for them to feel being included and to succeed. There's a lot of autistic people I've seen here working. I'm not asking for my child to be a lawyer or a doctor or the president of the United States. I am asking them to accommodate him, that one day he will bloom and he'll be able also to work. What if he can just, stand there, or, some of them are working in the restaurants or serving. Those are the skills that we want. And then it helps everyone, the government, the taxpayers, for not providing tons of services to them, because they can live on their own. They're not going to be a problem in the society. And so I do hope that my advocacy makes sense. I love being American and being Filipino, but I would not stop speaking up for the people with has disability, especially people like my child, and for the parents that are afraid to speak up. Don't be. We needed you to speak more. We needed you to say something about them when they are being judged. Explain. Tell them, this is my child, this is what happened. You don't know, I will tell you. I will not fight you, but I am giving you what is happening, because he can't speak. And that's all that we need to do. We are not an enemy, but we are building a world that is very accepting for everybody. If you have a family that has disability, like my child, this is what we do. We speak for them. We don't protest there, and we don't create chaos, but we speak the right. And if you understand, if you know
That's a
what law
cut.
that protects them, that's okay too. But I
That's
don't,
a cut.
I am
This
not
is a knife.
judging to the people
No
that
knife.
judge them.
It's a folding
But I
knife.
told them it's
Pocket
okay to
knife.
judge, because sometimes when we don't know anything,
What?
we just
Why
need to
knife?
be informed.
It's only
And
for
I'm
cutting.
informing. Now you tell me if
You
you
can
will
cut
continue to
anything with
judge. But this is an information
Pocket knife.
I
Goes
relate
in
to
your
you.
pocket.
And if this is helpful for you to process,
What?
maybe you need help too. And maybe you
It-
have that
I keep
too.
it in the truck in case
Now
I need
you
to cut
know.
something open.
So yeah,
Cut.
I thank you. Thank you for coming to my
Need
live.
to sharpen
Thank you for the parents that choose to give your love to your kid.
To cut.
And thank you for the making sure that they will be diagnosed, because diagnosis starts with diagnosis. This is helpful. I'm gonna go for now. I'm gonna check again if my child, or if we have table ready before my child lose their time of patience. Thank you again for joining my live. Thank you, Starla. I hope you subscribe, and I will share with you more about my journey as a parent that has disability, and how I am doing the best I can to advocate. It is exhausting. It's a time frame, but research a lot of the kids where their parents chose to advocate for them, and how they were able to not just sit down in a couch and rely on a government assistance.
Yeah.
Thank you again. Thank you. Bye. Say thank you. See you later.